What's up guys, Al from Mambo Max here, and normally when a customer gets the Mambo Max, they get home, take a picture, they send me, they say, okay, got the Mambo Max, now what? How do I train my dog? What type of training should I give my dog? Easy. The type of training you give your dog is usually determined by the type of dog that you have. So if you've got yourself a pit bull or a Rottweiler, you would do pull dog training. If you got yourself a lean dog like a retriever or a Labrador or a greyhound, you would do marathon training where you'd run so many distance and then you'd give the dog a positive reinforcement with a treat. If you got yourself a smart dog like a boxer or a German Shepherd, you can then do an obstacle course if you have the resources. Me personally, I am a big fan of the pull dog, where you put the chain on the harness and you have the dog slowly climb. I feel like it's bodybuilding for dogs. It has the most visual impact when a customer sees a dog that is completely muscular. The value jumps right away significantly. They know what type of training you put into it. They know what type of diet. So just follow a regimen. I'll put a weight on my dog. I know the dog can do 20 laps that day with that weight. So the next day I'll try to have him do 21, or I'll add some weight and I'll say, okay, how many does he do now with the extra weight? Probably about 8 or 9, and then you build up the tolerance. So make sure that you keep accountability. Write how much the dog is pulling, see how it's reacting, make sure that the weight is only at 50%. If you want to get risky, you can go up to about 60, but I wouldn't go. You want to make sure that there's no injuries. Injury during training is a catastrophic failure. If you have an injury in your kennel, just message me, send me a picture of your training. I'll let you know what you're doing wrong. If the dog's head is too high or too low, or the shoulders are too high or too low, we'll get through it. The whole point of the training your dog is to make sure that the dog is your canvas. The dog is your painting. You've shaped the dog that you want, and you have to make sure it's done healthy. Any injury is the breeder's fault because you gave the command. You should know your dog and how it's feeling that day. If it was up all night because of fleas and it's scratching, obviously it won't be able to pull what it pulled the day before when it had a great sleep. And you take all those things into consideration and have training be fun and rewarding, and you'll keep doing it. And hopefully we can up the value of all the dogs here in Zimbabwe, and people around the world can say, wow, these are finally some beautiful dogs. So work with me, guys. Yeah, take care. Ciao.